everyone. A pleasure to have you join us here tonight. College basketball is in the air, and we are right in the midst of all the action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see Villanova and the Michigan Wolverines.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
So on the floor for Villanova, O'Neal in at the 3. Cooper is out there at Bryant, and it's Ilgauskas in at the 4.
And the Villanova Wildcats have had a recent surge in their program over the past decade. Since about 05, they have been a consistent presence in the tournament and also have won a few conference titles. And with Frick, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Flash. He's covered by Beal. Crawford left side. The feed to Smith. It's stolen by Bryant. Here's O'Neal. And Jones pulls it down. Crawford outside. And Jones has it in the corner. Here's Flash. Pass to Ellis. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by Ellis. On defense, Michigan. They trail by 1. Jones against O'Neal. Down low, the kick out to Bryant. Plenty of space. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Michigan ends up going with the new group.
And you look at the long list of former players from the University of Michigan, a lot of big-name NBA players got their start as Wolverines. It's been that way for a long time.
So on the floor for Villanova, O'Neal, he's in at small forward. McAdoo out there with Cooper, and it's Ilgauskas in at the power forward position. Greg, you mentioned moments ago all the former Wolverines that have made it to the NBA. Michigan has been one of the best talent developing schools for a long time.
And, you know, apart from the Fab Five group, Kevin, the Wolverines can also name Glenn Rice as an alum, outstanding NBAer, and Trey Burke and Nick Stauskas, recent grads from Ann Arbor.
Now, here is Smith. Smith with a screen on Beal. Flash passes to Smith. The score now all even. We've got 1:48 left here in the first half of basketball. And Beal kicks to O'Neal. Cooper a screen on Jones. Here's O'Neal. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Guys, it's almost impossible to think about Michigan basketball and not think of the Fab Five. I mean, one of the most storied recruiting classes ever. They were dominant in their tenure here at Michigan.
And thinking back to the Fab Five, there were 5 freshmen, all brought in the same year, and they all started.
Yeah. Chris Webber, Juwan Howard, Jalen Rose were the most successful pros, all of them playing professionally at some level. It's still considered one of the greatest freshman classes, if not the greatest of all time.
It's Crawford on the wing. The pass to Flash. Smith with a screen on Beal. Up off the screen, and the dunk by Smith.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Another miss by O'Neal.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And it's Villanova with the ball. The 3, that's good. O'Neal's got 11.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Outside, Jones. Screen by Smith. Feeds it to Crawford. Stolen by O'Neal. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Wolverines shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunity.
Ellis is out there with Jones, and there's Flash, and it's Smith, and it's Crawford at the 2 spot. And for Villanova, O'Neal, he's in at 3. Cooper is out there with Bryant, and it's Beal in at the 1. Well, for Villanova, they've had a lot of their graduates make waves in the NBA. You can find a Wildcat playing professional ball everywhere, it seems.
Yeah, some of the current Wildcats in the NBA. Kyle Lowry's had a terrific career thus far. Randy Foye are the big names. Dante Cunningham's another guy who's had an impact.
Michigan trails by 3. Pass to Crawford. Screen by Ellis. Here's the screen. Jones, no one around him. Offensive rebound. Jones is gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And out of bounds as the Wolverines gain possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And Michigan has possession.
You know, with Foye and Lowry, as you mentioned, I mean, they played together at the same time for Villanova. It was one of the best backcourts they've ever had.
Taylor is out there with Smith. And it's Banks in at the 2. Count it, and the Villanova lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Smith.
This is what happens when he gets on a roll. I mean, you're not going to see a better rhythm shooter than this guy. And that Villanova team with Foye and Lowry was great. The grit and toughness that they both still play with in the NBA today, born at Villanova. And in general, the Wildcat players are some of the toughest mentally around.
Villanova leading by 5. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Kicks it out to Banks. Stevenson outside. Jefferson dishes to Taylor. Shot clock at 6. Jefferson kicks to Smith. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 3rd rebound tonight. O'Neal against Taylor. The 11-footer. O'Neal misses.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Jefferson kicks to Stevenson. Michigan moving it around. Count it, and the Villanova lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Smith.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Gains the pass to O'Neal. Pulls up, high post. Good on the jump shot. O'Neal's got the lead up to 7 now for Villanova.
They've got the lead despite pretty cold shooting from the field in the first half, and now they're beginning to find their groove.
Heating up and looking to build on that lead.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
1:04 left to play here in the second half. Here's Flash. Smith with a screen on Beal. Flash passes to Ellis. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense. Active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
And Michigan has possession. 7-point differential. Shot, high post. Here's Smith. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And they go to the intentional foul. 29 seconds left to play here in the second half. And an intentional foul right there. We've got 28 seconds left here in the second half, and he commits the intentional foul. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's Arizona facing Villanova.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
A look at Arizona's starting group. We've got Hollis Jefferson. Mitchell is out there with Johnson. And it's Lawson in at the point.
And with Arizona, you know they are going to be competitive year in and year out. They do a great job of recruiting, and they always seem to field a team ready to make a deep run in the tournament. Just a very consistent program.
Here's Lawson.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Now, here is Lawson. Feeds to Johnson. Off the pick. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
O'Neal against Johnson. It's stolen by Johnson. Now the pass to Lawson. Lewis a screen on Beal. And Lawson, here we go.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Arizona shooting their first free throws of the game.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Lawson. And Villanova go with a whole new group out there. Now Arizona with it. So on the floor for Villanova. O'Neal in at the 3. Cooper is out there at Bryant. And it's Beal in at the 1 spot. The screen from Ewing. Wants in the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Ewing a screen on O'Neal. Inside. On the basket by Ewing.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Beal dishes to O'Neal. Here's Cooper, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Cooper. And Arizona making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And Cooper drops both of them. And here's Arizona now. Wants in the pass to Hollis Jefferson. They get a hand on it.
No doubt one of the most highly touted players on the floor is Freak. His abilities out on the wing are just phenomenal, and he is one of the few players that can dominate from that position.
And Greg, it takes a special talent to be able to control the game from the perimeter, but Freak is that kind of player. I mean, he can hurt you in so many different ways when he's left one-on-one with the defender, and he's comfortable pulling up or attacking the basket.
Back to Johnson. There's 1:54 left here in the first half. For three, Lawson. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed. Lawson's got 5.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Mitchell passes to Hollis Jefferson. Lewis down low. Working on Ilgauskas. Johnson right side. Three-pointer. They get it back. Kicks it to Mitchell. They shoot again. Johnson dishes to Lewis. Off the left rim and out. Here's O'Neal. Lewis grabs the board.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Dishes to Johnson. Back to Lawson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Both teams will make substitutions. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
And guys, without a doubt, it's been a rough go so far here for Freak and his team. They just can't find anything to capitalize on consistently thus far.
And, Greg, I'm anticipating plenty of adjustments from the coach. But I tell you what, when it comes down to what happens in the second half, it's about the players executing. A few quick baskets right out of the gate, and it's anybody's game.
Taking a look at Arizona. We've got Johnson. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell. And it's Lewis in at the center position.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Here's O'Neal, and it's blocked by Lewis. Johnson in the corner. Out left to the wing. Mitchell kicks to Johnson. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Goes up off the pick. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Here's Hollis Jefferson following the basket by Freak. Just 5 on the clock. Lawson to pass to Mitchell. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Villanova trails by 8. And Beal kicks to O'Neal. Shoots from the elbow. The shot is off. So Arizona will take it the other way. And here's Lawson. He has 7. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. The dish now to Lewis. "13 feet away." Villanova grabs the miss. And Bryant kicks to O'Neal. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. And now it's only a 5-point Arizona lead.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
O'Neal, he's in at small forward. Bryant is out there with Cooper, and it's Ilgauskas in at the 4. Now, here is Lawson. Back to Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. And the shot is good. And Arizona leads by 8.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it.
And he commits the intentional foul. And Arizona with some changes. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Seconds left in the second half. And so they foul intentionally. Foster's checked in for Beal. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away. That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And that's an intentional foul. And no problem there on the first free throw. 1-and-1 situation, so he'll get another. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
And Foster kicks to O'Neal. He feeds it to Foster. From the arc. Cooper the pass to Augustus. Bryant has the open look. The tray frames it from downtown.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
So Arizona wins it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible tournament. And the energy is contagious here in the building. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers facing Villanova.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student-athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance, but now this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the 4 slot. He doesn't get the second one.
And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless.
Hawkins kicks to Decker. And a miss there on the triple. On defense, Wisconsin. Beal the pass to Cooper. Here's O'Neal. Sinks the three-pointer. O'Neal's got his second basket of the night.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on, and this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Picked his pocket. In transition, here come the Badgers. Hawkins kicks to Kaminsky. And the wide open shot from Decker. And again, it's the Badgers missing. Out to the right wing. Here's O'Neal. No good. So the Badgers will take it the other way. And here's Hawkins. Hill kicks to Evans. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
And Villanova go with a whole new group out there. And the Badgers with possession here. Trailing by 2. And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Hill. He's out there with Hawkins. And it's Decker in at the small forward position. Now, here's Decker. There's the screen. It's good. This game is all even. Decker's got his first 2 points.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
And out of bounds as Villanova gains possession. The Badgers making a switch here. Kaminsky's checked in. Beal. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Wisconsin trails by 5. Hawkins kicks to Hill. There's a screen. Top of the key, Decker. Pass to Hawkins. Now, here's Decker, guarded by O'Neal. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And they'll keep possession. And that one's good. 1:35 left here in the first half. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. They get it back. O'Neal misses.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's Decker. The three-pointer off the mark.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Now here's Kaminsky following the miss by Freak. And it's Hill penetrating. Shoots off the screen, and it's sent back by O'Neal. .32 seconds left here in the first half. From 13 feet, it goes down. O'Neal's got the lead up to 5 now for Villanova.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Pass to Evans. There's the pick. Feeds it to Decker. Goes up from the top of the key. And a wide open look for Freak. He caught
it! 3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
That'll do it for the first half. Villanova on top, leading by 8. And we'll see you right back here after. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
You know what, guys? That was the start that Freak and his team wanted in the first half. I mean, they didn't run away with the game, but they're in a really good spot to capture the title.
These first 5 minutes in the second half are going to be huge. They know their opponent is going to come out strong and try to even things up. But if they can keep their cool, they'll be on their way, I think, to the title.
O'Neal, he's in at small forward. Cooper is out there at Bryant, and it's Ilgauskas in at the 4. And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Decker. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the power forward. Can't hit from 12.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
So Wisconsin ends up going with the new group. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
O'Neal in at the 3. And it's Ross in at the 5 spot. Ilgauskas dishes to O'Neal. And stolen by Payton. And here's the fast break. Decker passes to Evans. Here's Conley. The offensive rebound. Kaminsky. The layup off target.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
And that's out of bounds. Villanova will retain possession. And it's Villanova with the ball. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Here's O'Neal. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's the Badgers with the ball. Here's Decker out to Payton. Conley dishes to Evans. Tries from 10. The rebound by Ilgauskas.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Here's O'Neal. Decker with the rebound. Decker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Payton drives in and out of bounds as Villanova gains possession. Villanova making a switch here. Cooper's checked in. Hill, he's checked in for Wisconsin. Hawkins comes in for Payton. Villanova leading by 8. Here's O'Neal. The Badgers pull it in. The drive by Hill. And he gets the bucket.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now the pass to Cooper. Decker with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Hawkins kicks to Evans. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. .26 seconds left in the second half of basketball. And so they foul intentionally. And he makes the first of the 1-and-1. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. Here's the Badgers with the ball. And Fisher kicks to Walker. And here's Conley outside. Sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Hawkins passes to Decker. A three-pointer, no good. And that's an intentional foul. And he makes the first of the 1-and-1. Second one is good. Going both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Nails the triple.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play. And boy, did they pay the price with the triple.
So it's Villanova picking up the win. Such a special moment for these kids. All the hard work they put in, all the pressure.
Hello?
Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yvette's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnotti, the agent I was telling you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to finally meet the queen mother of this young, talented man, even if only by telephone.
That's sweet. Hang on, Frequency. Here comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone's well.
How you doing,
Daddy.
Mr.
Hey, Bobs.
I'm doing good.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do this. We all know why we're here. This meeting is strictly confidential, 100% off the record. Didn't happen. We weren't even here. Capiche? Capiche means understand in Italian. Capiche?
Capiche.
Freak insisted that I have his entire family here. And I think it's great that he has a good support system around him. I've been doing this a very long time, and I work with some of the best. Now, let me rephrase that. I work with the best, and the best always seem to have a great support system around them. A family, if you will, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So let's cut to the chase. Leaving college early now and entering this year's NBA draft is the right move right now. And when you sign with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you are protected. With this freaking and vibing, I love it, freaking and vibing. This freaking and vibing thing you do when you get hot, freak, we're gonna make you more money off the court than you will on.
We already have endorsements and things like that in mind, so.
Cece, I said we because we're gonna do this together. We're a team. We're Team Freak. But Freak, you need to be in the league first, right? That's why I'm here.
No, yeah, I hear you, Mr. Pagnotti, but like I told you before, I already promised my parents 4 years of college. That's the plan, man.
That's right.
Plans change, Freak. Listen, in life and in basketball, you need to adapt and change to the situation at hand. Now, even if you have the greatest coach and they draw up the greatest play and all the X's and O's make perfect sense on paper, you still need to react to what the defense shows you and then make your move. This is the right move. This is the right move now. And 4 years of college is a great plan for basically anybody. But you're not just anybody. You are the greatest collegiate talent I have ever seen shoot, dribble, pass, and defend a basketball my entire time on this great planet Earth. Now, Miss Martha, Mr. Pete, I have seen so many of the greats jump right from high school to the pros. Freak, you've at least experienced college. You know what that is. You've been there. You've done that. I am offering you now a chance at the experience of a lifetime. Do you know how many people would love to be in those Jordans right now?
Yeah, Freak, I mean, what if you get hurt? You remember how you came down on your ankle in that game earlier this year?
Oh, yeah, but that was nothing.
Right, we know it was nothing, but next time it could be something.
I saw that. Good game. But BAM! Just like that, and you could be flipping burgers. Well, maybe not flipping burgers. Maybe you're the manager or assistant manager at some burger joint. Maybe I do a favor and make a call, and you're a delivery boy at Sal's Famous Pizzeria. But the bottom line is you will be a long, long, long ways away from signing multi-million-dollar contracts with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent.
So it's all about the money, right?
When was it not all about the money?
Money isn't everything.
No, it isn't, sir, and no disrespect was meant. But Freak, money is freedom. The freedom of choice, the freedom to live. Money is the difference between renting and owning, between being the waiter and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. Now, do you want to be a chauffeur? This here is a contract. This makes me your agent. Sign on the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the promised land.
Like I said, Mr. Pagnotti, it's not all about the money.
Pete, let the man finish.
He made his point. He's finished. Aren't you finished?
I said my piece, but I know I'm right. You guys should talk.
Pete, what if Frequency does get hurt? Shouldn't he take this opportunity now?
What if the boy goes pro, gets hurt, and then doesn't have a college degree? Look how hard we work for him to get to where he is.
But college isn't for everybody, Pete. You didn't go.
That's why we work so hard for him.
Just saying. I mean, if he's ready to do this now as opposed to later, Pete, anything can happen.
You're right. Anything could happen. This is his future. This
You're
is
not
his life.
listening to me, Pete.
Not just a game.
All right, Mom, Pops. It's all right. Look, truth be told, I don't even know what I want to do right now.
I understand that.
Yeah, but I was talking to my boy Vic the other day.
Why?
And he was making a lot of sense. He thinks I should leave early, too.
You know what? I've kept quiet this whole time, and I also think that Freak should join the league. I think it's a great business decision, and I think that Mr. Pagnotti is absolutely right.
Thank you, Yvette.
You're welcome.
Now, Freak, I know for a fact that people have been talking about the company you keep, and you need to be careful. It could compromise what we're trying to do here.
What are you trying to say?
You know, your association with that guy Victor off the court, it could compromise your selection in a draft. As a matter of fact, I know it will. Do you realize the difference in dollars between being drafted first overall and 21st? You're talking tens of millions of dollars. You don't get it, do you? Cece, our first sneaker deal alone, you're talking a difference of a $50 to $100 million difference just by that. Number one, that's what we need. If I were not 1,000% convinced in my mind and in my heart that we could get you drafted first overall, I wouldn't be like this. This is the play. This is the move, freak. You gotta listen to me.
I absolutely hear you, but who are they to tell me who I can't hang with my brother?
No, freak, you need to listen to him. I've been telling you the same exact thing.
Mr. Dom, Frequency and Victor grew up together. They're best friends. We took the boy in and practically adopted him.
Martha, I told you that boy ain't nothing but trouble.
He's family.
Okay, but that's my boy, and he agrees with y'all.
It's not about agreeing with Vic. We're trying to prepare you for your future.
You know, but it is his future.
This is none of your business.
Excuse me?
Wait, freak. You still have a decision to make. Sign with me, yes or no.
Can I just interrupt for 1 second? Everybody just settle down, please. Now, I appreciate you all taking the time in this heated discussion, but the truth of the matter is, there's only one person in the room that can make this decision. Now, son, you know how I feel.
Right.
Education is the most important thing in life, but this is your choice. It's not your mother's or your sister's or mine. It's not your girlfriend. It's not Mr. Pagnotti's. And it definitely ain't Victor's. This is your decision, son. So you tell us what you want to do.
I need 30 seconds, freak. Okay. I have 4 beautiful children, and I want each of them to go to college and graduate. But if you walked up to any one of those 4 children right now and said, I will give you a contract that's worth $100, $200, $300 million, I would say, bypass college. You can always go back. I want you to graduate. I want you to get your doctorate. I want to call you Dr. Freak, but you need to understand this. Now, you can go all over this beautiful country that we live in and go into any of the major universities. You will find people that are 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years old, and you will find them graduating. But if you live to be 500 years old, you will never see ever somebody 40, 50, 60 years old being drafted from college into the NBA. We need to strike while the iron is hot. This is your life. We will get you drafted first overall. You will be up there with all the big names. I'm not talking first rounder. I'm talking first overall. Listen to me. This is what I do. I am the best at what I do. Nobody is better.
Seconds plus.
Miss Martha, I am sorry. You just need to understand.
Would you please let my wife speak?
I apologize.
Frequency. Baby, what do you want to do?
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Cece go through this contract front to back. I'm going to think about it, sleep on it, pray on it, and I will call you in the morning.
All right. Listen, Mr. Pete, Miss Martha, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you over telephone, and I look forward to meeting you both in person. Remember, everybody, this meeting never took place. We weren't even here. Capiche?
Capiche.
Okay.
All right, Mom, Pops, I'm going to call you guys later. I love you.
Love you, son.
Love you too, son. Bye. We met working at the post office together. Mark was the clerk, and I was a carrier. And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from
Jigan.
A bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
With cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle. Love at first sight.
Yeah?
I believe that it was true. It happened to me.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select...
Why do you never answer?
Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky. With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select
What's up, bro?
D'Angelo Russell from the Ohio State University. With the 3rd pick in the NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor from Duke University.
Why you play in 2K16 not 19?
With the 4th pick in the NBA draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia. With the 5th pick in the NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia. With the 6th pick in the NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select Willie Cauley-Stein.
Cause I want to have 2K1.
With the 9th pick in the NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Frank Kaminsky from the University of Wisconsin. With the 10th pick in the NBA draft, the Miami Heat select Justice Winslow from Duke University. With the 11th pick in the NBA draft, the Indiana Pacers select Miles Turner from the University of Texas. With the 12th pick in the NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Trey Lyles from the University of Kentucky. With the 13th pick in the NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select Devin Booker from the University of Kentucky. With the 14th pick in the NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Cameron Payne. With the 15th pick in the NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks select the 19-year-old small forward from Villanova University.
Let's do this, young man.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Frequency Vibration. Welcome aboard, young man. Welcome aboard.
Wow. Wow. This is bananas.
Take your time, baby.
Thanks, Ma. Okay, so I first want to thank everyone who made this possible. Mom, Dad, I couldn't have done this without you. I'd like to thank my lady Yvette. My dude, Vig.
Hey, yo, I got you, man. Hey, hold him in the building all day, yo.
All right.
Yeah, I love you, man. I love you in town.
Man, he's like my brother. Oh, gosh. And also, want to thank my sister, Cece, who is also my manager. Swish, love you.
I love you more.
And my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti himself.
You're the man, baby.
I guess I will take some questions now. Yes, ma'am.
How did you get the nickname Freak?
A lot of people don't know this, but Freak is short for my very first nickname, Frequency Vibrations.
Yeah, true story. I like to introduce our mother so she could tell it.
Go ahead.
Get her, Mama.
Tell her, Mama.
Come on.
Go get her, Mom.
Thank you, everyone. Frequency and Cece are fraternal twins. And so when I was pregnant, one of them kept kicking and jumping around all the time. So my husband, Pete, put headphones on my belly and played reggae music.
Hence the name Frequency Vibrations.
We shortened it to Freak.
How did you know who was kicking?
A mother knows. A mother always knows.
Are you ready for a photo op?
Yes. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next NBA superstar, Frequency Vibrations.
Go ahead, son.
Thank you all for coming. We will be available for one-on-ones in the back. Good job. Well done.
Congratulations, son.